back in the day, I was on the receiving end of such content. Hey guys, welcome to our Black Door. It has been a tiring week for me, but I am very energized to do this video. So it's very common about what you feel about our common for English. So even I had nightmares about English. So let's tackle this formidable enemy together. Let's get started. I also came to know about this word today. So, first of all, we have to get rid of this attitude and this mindset that we have for the language English. We're often scared of it and we consider it to be detrimental, that if I do not know it, I am not worth of I'm not worthy. So your self-worth and learning English should be separated at the earliest. So see it as a new skill upgradation. Look at it as a new hobby, and sooner or later you will be slaying at this skill. Stop putting English on that pedestal and being afraid of it and considering it as a mountain that you have to conquer. Instead, just think it as a skill that you are now trying to acquire. Like make it as fun as the as cooking. Like, how did you learn cooking first, and how did you learn all those TikTok videos? Sooner or later you will be starting to enjoy the process. So it's all about the process and not about perfection. Even today I'm trying to better this language, because at the end of the day it is a skill. It is how I deliver this language very fluently. I speak what's on my mind more clearly. So it's not like an advance or a basic. It's always work. It's always a work in progress. So enjoy this work in progress. So one is marry English with something you already love to do. For example, if you like cooking, watch English cooking videos. If you're into dancing, watch English, like listen to English music. If you're into fitness, work all these English workouts. Like fashion, then watch all these interviews online that you see. Just marry anything that you like with English, like do it in English. And at the end of the day it will become effortless, and in a way you are multitasking, and it will not seem as some work or an additional effort you're putting towards upgrading this skill. And this could be easily dwell into your own routine and will not require an extra carve out. And yeah, this is such a doable thing. Like back in the day I used to watch these English series because I was into movies, and so that also enhanced my vocabulary, it enhanced my confidence. And, I could like manage to speak to my friends effortlessly. So when it comes to English, you want to just wake up magically and be an expert. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way for anything. You have to put in the work. So for when you start learning about something like financial models, or some like how to read a balance sheet or accounting, you always go for the basics, right? So let's get into a little research spree about this language. Learn a few grammar rules here and there, or do's and don'ts about the language. Pick up a few new words, or pick up a few new vocabulary to freshen up that vocabulary, and do the work. Because when you're running a marathon, you have to be doing the training. You can't be expecting your language skills to, just because I've passed this examination, my language skill is going to be on the same level of my qualification. It doesn't work that way. You have to practice, you have to put in that extra work towards your upgradation in terms of your speaking capabilities. So let's do the work in this and get into some research spree on this language. Guys, the next is like so important. Like, bring your vocabulary back from the dead. Like, come on, give it a new look, make it more classy. Like, be limited when you can say scanty. Come on, give it a little look here and there. Pick up 1-2 words like every day, and it is like good to go. Like a year, you will have a repository of many good regularly usable words. So this is something I picked up down while preparing for CAT. So I used to take a new word like befundle, and I used to put a situation where I would be using this word, and used to repeat that statement 2-3 times in my mind, so that that word is actually registered in my mind. And it used to happen that at times I would be using those words. I speak to my friends and I come out of words like that, and they're like, "What is wrong with you, Prerna?" And I'm like, I'm going to take that pinch of salt for enhancing my vocabulary, and that's what I did. So, guys, it's time to bring that dead vocabulary back into your life. Dress it up with beautiful words and take it along with you to dates, to meetings, to like casual meetings. Like this is so pivotal. It's like speak with confidence, grace, and flow. If there is no flow in your language, there is no confidence and the weight that you put on words, no one is going to understand you. Be it any language, let alone English. Be it any language, if there is no flow to you, no one is going to pick up anything that you're saying. Actually, if someone speaks very weirdly and very badly, I'm actually put off, not because of the voice of that person, but because the way he's delivering. I'm actually instantly put off. So work on your flow. Like it should be something like dancing. How would you like to deliver something? Like when you go on a presentation, of course you prepare so well for it. Like have a flow towards your language, and you can speak it up confidently. So this is something you have to understand about yourself. Like what, from where does your voice sound better? Like so that is something you have to come up for yourself, and I know you can do this job. So we come from a country where this is as a language is not just looked as a language, but it is looked as a style statement or something like a standard of living, and it is given a pedestal of its own. And when you are starting your journey of learning English or improvising English for that matter, just keep all these comparisons, keep all these judgments aside. We are on a skill, we are on the first step, we are going to do blunders. Okay. So just keep all these judgments away. So because people just pick up on your grammar mistake, it is not that common. Grammar rules are weird. It is not that common. Just take the learning and say sorry and come back fabulously. So just rest and just have your fun with the process of learning English, because it's a very different process, and because it's something that's going to stay with you in the long run. No one can take this away. Like it's like the knowledge that you gain, that no one is going to take this away. And believe me, if you can speak nicely, you can instantly attract good people, good company instantly, and they will be attracted towards you with the way you speak, with the way you handle. So that is a very attractive skill, I would say, to acquire, because this will stay in the long run, and it has it has a very good return kind of a skill. I think so. In my professional journey also, it has helped me like handle clients from international clients to local to Indian. Everyone I could handle easily because of this mastery of this one particular skill. You do not understand the graphics now or the matrix now, but later on you will know the difference. At the end, I would like to add that take English as a journey, like a skill that you want to acquire. This is something you want to do for yourself. Forget all other people, how good they are or how bad they are. Forget their process, forget the judgment you may face at times. Just concentrate on your own process. Learning English will change your life. Like it is going to put you on the pedestal in office, in social groups. It is going to enhance your personality instantly. There is no second opinion to that. So enjoy this process. Let it be a long process, let it be a lengthy process, but trust me, the rewards are so much. So yeah, that is for this video. I just come up with this topic that I wanted to do. This is very different from what I do on my channel, but this is something that everyone seems to be struggling. I myself seem to be struggling, and hence I decided to come up with this online. So if you like this video and you stuck around till here, please choose to subscribe to our channel and do all the YouTube things to with our channel. Until then, love.